For more on China's global relations, CGTN's Dezhi sat down with the foreign minister of Hungary in an exclusive interview. The two began by discussing China's global security initiative and the role that Beijing plays in upholding international peace and stability.
Well, when China comes up with such kind of initiatives, you always have to take those seriously into consideration, because just remember the Belt and Road Initiative. When it has been established or launched, it has not been taken seriously into consideration by the global public, let's put it this way. And now this is one of the major global and multilateral initiatives which bring progress to those who are working together in this framework. So we are excited to take part on the summit of the Belt and Road Initiative sometimes in autumn in China. We are encouraged to do more in this regard. We are building the new railway line between Belgrade, Serbia, and Budapest, Hungary in the framework of the Belt and Road Initiative. I'm personally proud that I was the first European foreign minister to sign an implementation agreement of this initiative back in the summer 2015 with that time foreign minister Wang Yi. So, putting these experiences into consideration, I think the role of China in multilateralism is absolutely positive. And especially now, when there are such kind of complications in the security environment, these kind of stabilizatory roles and these kind of initiatives to promote multilateralism, which means promoting dialogue, those are very important.
We know that China has changed its COVID-19 policy in late 2022. After that, we saw many world organizations has changed their projection of China's GDP growth this year and next year. What do you think of the economy of China, and how would China's economic benefit Hungary?
Well, I can only rely on our own experience. As we, back in 2020 and 21, as we have not waited for the European Commission to deliver finally the vaccines with a long delay, we rather bought Sputnik from Russia and Sinopharm vaccines from China. We were the quickest ones in Europe with the vaccination campaign. We were the first ones to be able to reopen economy, and that gave us a huge boost in economic development. 2021 brought record economic growth. So that's why I do believe that based on our own experience, if you reopen, it means that you give a boost to your economy. And why we cross fingers for the success of the Chinese economy is that there are booming Chinese investments in Hungary. And in our economy, foreign direct investments play a huge role. And the Chinese companies are heavily investing, especially on the field of electromobility, which is going to be the key industry of Europe in the future. So we cross fingers for the success of the Chinese economy, because the quicker the Chinese economy grows, the more investments Chinese companies make in Hungary, and the more investments they make in Hungary, the bigger economic growth we have. So the economic successes of the two countries are somewhat combined with each other.
I know that there's also an arrangement or some kind of agreement with the tourists.
Yeah, sure. We were proud to be the first European Union member states where the Chinese authorities allow organized travels to take place. Before COVID, we had 13 direct flights on a weekly basis between Budapest and Chinese cities. Now 5 of them have been restarted, which is a good start. Hopefully they will grow until 13 again. But you know, back in 2019, the number of Chinese tourists to Hungary hit a huge record, which is a great revenue for our country. So we hope that the Chinese tourists will return, and we really welcome the decision of the Chinese government to put Hungary on the list where the organized travels are being allowed.